hello. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Jump on in, say hello. I'm gonna get you guys pulled up here. We're gonna do Mold It Monday here. And I did this on my other page, but I ran out of molded wood. So I've got 2 big batches of molded wood tonight to be able to. The angle's really bad here. Really bad. For, maybe I can just read comments there. I don't know why it's so. It's like not dark. It's not bright. Please say hi when you get here so I can make sure that everything's working and that you can hear me. Please let me know that you can hear me. Oh, darn it. Well, that stinks. The problem is the screen's not light. Hey, in the shade, yeah. In the shade. I just need to turn my brightness up, but I wish there was a quick way to do it. Can't barely see what I'm doing here. Oh well, what you gonna do, I guess? I'll just look up here. I am gonna point you down a little bit here, but I should still be able to see the comments. So, what's going on today, ladies? Anything good? I've got lots of molds to make because I have got some really cool ideas for my chunky wood cutouts and my molded wood to do it as a project together. Actually, don't even need these because I'm close enough to be able to see it so far. So if you guys don't know this, I broke my wood machine. I cut right through the cord. I've lost half the power in my garage. It's just a mess. It's a mess, y'all. I'm a mess. So, with that being said, bear with me on the orders. Some of them are already cut, but not every shape is cut. So, yeah, I'm working on it. Okay. But what I brought to the table today is some Halloween molds. These, I think, are from like Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Yay, Lori, congratulations. How exciting. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So, anyways, I've got those. What I don't like about these is there's this indentation in here, and you might not be able to see it on the sides and stuff on this one, not on the skeleton face, but on this one. So that kind of bums me out, but it's hard to get it to work. And then I do have these here. I don't know where these are from. It says they were $5.99, but there's no. It just says candy mold for Halloween, so I'm not really sure where these are from, but I'm gonna do some of these. Hey, Sharon. Hello, Lori. We're outside tonight, and then I want to do some jack-o'-lantern faces. And we're just going to get these, we're just going to do a couple of each and we'll have them ready for, in case we need them for the future. And I want to do this frame. Anyways, I got lots of stuff I want to do. So let's get started. And so I'm doing a lot of moldings because, like I said, I have a lot of chunky wood cutouts and I have some ideas of some stuff I want to do with the moldings. Okay, so I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to do all of these. If those dogs barking bother you guys, let me know because we can take them in the house. But I think I'm just going to actually do one of each of these. I don't know that I'll do all every one or twice. That's what I'm trying to say. I'll get it out eventually. Come here, girl. Sorry, didn't mean to yell in your ear because I got my AirPods in. It's gonna be loud for y'all. But she's barking at the neighbor. Honey, leave them alone. They're cutting their grass. She's gonna bark at them. Big dummy. Okay. And I got my scraper here. Oh, that's okay, Lori. You don't need to be around all the time. I know everybody has a life. We all have a life. So I even have the, what is that mold? The sunflower mold. I did bring that one again. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. I'm trying to get my YouTube audience here familiar with the product. So those of you that come over from Facebook and have already seen a lot of this stuff, I mean, I apologize, but we have a whole nother community out here and a whole lot of people to reach. So be sure to subscribe because I don't just do this. What I do is craft with this. And so if you guys are coming on, seeing me here for the first time, don't know what the heck I'm doing, I'm molding up in these silicone molds a product that I invented called Mold-A-Wood. We do have to be around for you all the time. Lori. Well, in November, Lori, you'll have nothing but time for me, right? That's what I heard when she said she was retiring in November. I heard, oh, well, you'll just be here for Katie all the time then. I kid, I kid. I kid, I kid. All right. I'm just using this. If you're wondering what's underneath me here, it's just this canvas from my VIP group where I botched something really bad and I was going to throw it away. But I decided I would first of all use it for this. And then second of all, I'm going to actually take off the canvas and keep the wood frame. My sister's got the capability of making larger rice papers now. So I might need it for one of her prints. You never know. So, again, if you're new here, welcome. And if you need to know more information about this, why there's lots of videos here on my page, subscribe, come on back, check it all out, and see how we craft with this and embellish up our crafts because this is a really cool product. You are going to become addicted. Do you have a hard time with this one that I'm pushing down right now? I think it's my eyes, my own perception of where I'm at, but I always seem to be short in it. Like it's not always so full. But that's just me eyes getting old and going crazy. Oh, you're so sweet, Lori. Well, it's nice to be loved because there are some days like yesterday, I screamed in my garage. No! Like that. People probably thought I was crazy because my door's wide open. I was beside myself. I don't know how much money it's going to cost. Hey, Sherry, Sadie, Grace, you have to stop. Mama beep you. You don't want me to do that, do ya? Um, so yeah, I don't know. I mailed it off to the company that I bought it from because that's what they told me I have to do. They have to repair it. I'm not going to fill these up all the way. These are really thick, if you notice. See how thick they are? I'm just gonna go in here and try to make it even as possible. And we're gonna go across here, but these are really mushy, so give it a good firm pushing. And then what I don't like is like they want to come out the edge there. Now I got the other turd at the back fence barking. That's because he wants one of the dogs to come play with him. Come to the fence. Hunter, stop. Oh, actually, there's two different skulls. Okay. We'll have to do both. We'll have to do them both. But I wouldn't fill them up all the way. You could just, you can always slice them thin, or thin. You can slice them flat if you need to after they're cured. Yes, it is, Karen. It is a game changer for crafting. I appreciate y'all supporting it. I'm loving it. Isn't he so sweet? Can you guys see him back there? No? Like right back here somewhere? He'll come a running. Hunter, buddy. Oh, I can hear the other dog over there. They've got a bark collar on them. You can't bark over there. There's Sadie. Oh, they're both here. Okay. So see how I did not fill them up all the way? It's not going to hurt it. It's not going to hurt it at all. Is there anybody here that's never seen me before? It's new to me to this YouTube. You haven't subscribed to my page. You know nothing about me. Okay, on we go. Again, these are not the best because they're really like really mushy, but we're gonna roll with it. Let me see how these look. Different. Okay, so we have three different ones. Okay, we're gonna do those up. Halloween's gonna be here before you know it. Do you guys like Halloween crafts? How many of you guys will like to see some Halloween crafts? These I'm gonna go up to the top because it's got the little stem. We're gonna put it in all of them first and then come back and grab our little putty knife and scrape them down. So the kids just got a new printer that they ordered to be able to make their own t-shirts. And so if you guys have like a saying that you would like to see on a shirt that you would want to buy, oh yeah, my page is growing. Yeah, for sure. You hate Halloween, Sherry. Oh, but loves fall. It is really, it's quite warm, but it's nice tonight. What are we at? We are at about 84 still. So, still pretty warm. You see that I'm just scraping this down with my little putty knife here and then reflattening it. Definitely reflatten these because they're so mushy. Okay. Well, Miss Sherry, I'm finished with the Halloween molds. Actually, I'm not. I'm kidding. I kid. We're gonna do these potion bottles. Super cute. You could put this on a small board, like 3 across, and just have something really cute like that with these potion bottles. Well, I was just gonna say, I'm not even done with my last sale, but are you guys looking for anything specific in the home decor department um, that I do? Because I'm looking into what I'm gonna order next, and I'm also trying to think of. Oh my gosh, the joys of being outside. Are you, Lori? Oh, really, Lori? Yeah. Well, I'm not saying you can't have your heat. We've got enough, but we've got enough time still for it. But um, we have to go with the seasons and get ready as creators. We have to really hate how these push out. I almost need to have my finger, I think, in front of it as well to hold it. Well, we'll see how well these all come out. Huh? I don't. That's what I don't like about the mushy ones. But you know what? So be it, huh? Hey, Becca, let's do a couple of these leaves. Like, I think it'll be. I think it'll be good. This is kind of like, almost like your lace ones. The way you put the application here and push it in the molded wood into the impression. It's just nice to be outside. I've been in the basement all day filling my molded wood order since I couldn't cut any wood. It's all programmed and ready to go, you guys, as soon as I get the part back. And I did mail in. It's only going to Ohio, so it shouldn't take too long. I'm not sure exactly where in Ohio. I think it said Perryburg or something like that. I forget. So hopefully it's not too far from here. And I'm hoping they get it tomorrow and start working on it. I don't think it's going to take long. It literally is just going to be, I think, they have to unscrew something and rescrew in a new plug or an attachment. It's what powers the spindle, which is what does the cutting. Yeah, dummy me. I was being so careful too. Scrape off the excess here. Oh, because I had a lot of cutouts. I'm very grateful for all the cutouts I got in that last sale. But I'm thinking about, what do I do for Christmas in July? Oh, is it? Yay. Lori, then hopefully they're going to have it tomorrow. I make the small ice cube size molds into magnets. Oh, that's a cute idea. I am so not going to scare you, Miss Sherry, but you might not want to tell people that, right? Do you tell them? Because I feel like, especially if it was like your son, if you have any sons, or like your husband, like they would want to deliberately, or when you were younger, if you had any brothers, they'd want to deliberately scare you. I might get it faster. Oh God, I even thought about that, but um, it's it's Next Wave is the company that I bought it from, and they have great support. I am so happy with it. I had a lot of problems when the machine was first brought, when I first had it, and I think I got gave me a whole new part, and it's just been a godsend. But they were really good about it. You did, Kathy. What kind of molds did you fill? Okay, so we just got some leaves here. Can't go wrong with those. Those are great, 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 great embellishments. Okay, I did not bring the one. Don't think I did. Erg. Oh, I did. This one. I want to do this one again. And I'm going to do this Merry Christmas again. I had done this one other time, but it didn't work for me. But I think that now that I've worked with it more, I think I've got it perfected. Now I'm going to do it. Hey, MJ. Love this mold. I think this one turned out really, really cool. Done. Look how fast that is, ladies. We're like lickety split. So yeah, it was like 90 something today. Very hot and humid. And it's only going to go down to like 70, I think. So it's going to be warm and again, really hot tomorrow. So, and maybe it's just a godsend that, sometimes things happen for a reason because I would be outside in that garage in the god awful heat cutting my orders for my ladies, for my people, because that's how I am. Got to take care of business, right? Hey, Carolyn. Nothing fancy flowers, leaves, and borders. There you go. Fancy is not necessary. I actually have some furniture in my garage that I need to start getting um, doing some lives on. So I might be doing some like early morning type lives so we can, and they might just be over here. I want to make a container to hold my paints, but I might make that into more of a sped up video. I'm going to have to spray paint them. I don't have to. I'm just choosing to because I'm going to be using these Dollar Tree crates and there's just too many of them to hand paint. So I thought I would just spray paint them and I just got to figure out what color I want to spray paint them. And then my friend gave me a couple Lazy Susans. So I think I only have enough containers or crates to do one, but I'm not sure. I just need to come up with a different way to hold my paints. Everything's always in a mess and falling all over the place. Y'all hear it. Y'all hear it. I know you do. It's embarrassing. So embarrassing. This is Amazon word, this Merry Christmas. So, what else is going on? Oh, so back to the Christmas in July. Um, is there a certain cutout that I've had in the past that you guys would like to see me put back in stock? And, or is there a new shape that you're looking for that I could bring out as a Christmas in July? This one's a little mushy too, so I'm gonna leave it a little bit thick in a couple spots and then we're gonna use our putty knife to come back and grab hold of it. Okay. Okay. Ever so gently when they're mushy like this so that we can not buckle it too much. Okay. Let me get a fresh wipe and we're gonna wipe the edges of this here. Okay. I think spot right here. All right. It's pretty good. Let me get it back in there real firm though, all the way around. Okay, there we go. One's panting over here. I have not a, oh, on a wood cutout. No, I haven't done a big Santa face. I had one that I was trying to do like 3D, but it didn't work. And that was my intentions after this. I actually brought my Santa face. Now that you mention it, um, I was gonna after I got all my sale cutouts done, I was gonna be working on the 3D side of this machine and seeing if I can get it programmed. You know, it's pretty intense programming system. You know what I mean? And so it's a lot to learn. There's so much that this machine could do. And I've been learning how to like do scrape the images in there, like say on the gnome or the what's the other the mushrooms, the strawberry, that kind of stuff, where I can actually mold or scrape in a little image or a line there to help you out with creating. But um, there's a whole 3D program that you could do. You could take like a Santa face like this and make it. And that's what I want to be able to do is just set myself apart from everybody else. First of all, that's why I started with the chunky wood because there really wasn't anybody that I knew of. I'm not saying that there wasn't people already doing it, but there's other people that have jumped on board and have started doing chunky wood. But I've been doing chunky wood always. I just thought it would set myself apart. I like it better. I'm not into all those little pieces to put things together. That's just not who I am. And that's okay. I mean, I'm not knocking it. Those machines are fine and those projects are adorable. I just don't think it's something, it doesn't leave me enough imagination to create, I guess. I like to create as I'm crafting. Those are kits, they're ready to go. And that works for a lot of people. I know that. A lot of people do like that. So they don't have to do any thinking. So this one will take longer than 24 hours, just so you know, because he's a thick one. And he pretty much goes as deep as the mold, almost, with his beard. Okay, there we have it. Oh, I feel like something's on me, a bug or something. Okay, let's do the sunflower. Now, if you guys don't want to do the second piece because you don't want it's too tedious or whatever, don't do it. Doesn't matter. You do you. You do you. But for sure, this is a really cute mold. So it's very detailed. It's got lots of little areas you got to get into. And if you mess up, just cut it with scissors. After it's already taken shape, after you've done, after it's cured, that's all you got to do is use some scissors. Hmm. I do. You'd love a 3D Santa face. I would love a 3D Santa face. It takes a lot of molded wood. Yeah, kind kind of, sort of. I think it's worth it, but you have to want that. There's other molds out there that you can use as well, right? And that's okay, Miss Lori. You do what you like. That's all. That's what's nice about this is you guys can take these molds, or you can take this molded wood and put it in your own molds and not have to worry about, oh gosh, I wish they'd sell this or sell that impression. This allows you free reign. You just have to find yourself the mold you're looking for, which is really not that hard when you think about it. And you go on Amazon. I'm sure a lot of you guys can attest to that you've found more than you've wished on Amazon, huh? Because I know I have. I can go down the rabbit hole real quick. Like, real quick. I haven't gotten too many new molds lately. Been sticking to the stuff that I find at the stores. That doesn't mean I don't have, 80, 90 of them in my cart on Amazon. Let's see here. Okay, let me see where we're at. I'm going to come back in here and kind of tidy up my edges so I can get it as close as possible. Just kind of pushing it back and just going with the natural area there. This helps to have your finger clean of the molded wood, the residue that can build up on your finger there. Okay, so that's the main part of it, and then we have this piece here, which makes it the more 3D effect. And this one is tricky. So I think I'm going to do a little bit different this time and work in sections. And again, keep your fingers clean. It will definitely help to keep it from coming out of the mold. So after I get finished with this, I'm going to be doing some work on finding some new creators that would like to be a part of this and showing their community what it's all about. And working on it being part of trying to get it in stores. So my night is just begun, y'all. But that's how you get somewhere is you gotta keep moving and keep going. I taught her says to me yesterday, nothing everybody does is ever good enough for you. Typical, right? And I thought about it. I'm like, not that it's not ever good enough, because they are good enough, but I think I've just tried to instill in them the value of hard work and how hard it is, to have your own business and be successful at it. There's no rest for the weary. You just have to keep at it, keep at it, keep at it. And so I've been doing this a long time. Um, I have had my own business in the past, And then working for my brothers, it's like having your own business. You know, you take pride in it because it's your family. You know what I mean? Even though it's not yours personally, it's not me being any part of ownership, but it's just something that, I did. People thought I was the owners or the wife of an owner because of the knowledge that I had about what I was doing and selling, and coordinating like all this brick behind me. I did all of this design myself and I color coordinated all of it. I don't know if you can customize. That's a great question. I would have to say if there's something that you want it to say, I don't see why they couldn't customize it. They're going to be working on their logo on the front saying Brooklyn Co. and then a flag on the back and down the sleeve of like a sweatshirt. I think they're going to do some pre-orders on stuff like that, but I think they're just going to be looking for suggestions too on what you guys might want. What are you thinking, Miss Sherry? Okay. So that's how I'm going to leave this. And don't fill it in all the way. But I am gonna, the last time I wasn't as good about keep making sure it was all together good. I think this one's gonna turn out better. I can see better what I'm doing because this natural light is way better. Okay, what next? I'm gonna do another one of these fall leaves, maybe. Eh, let's not. Let's do some of these moldings. That would be a great question, Sherry. You could actually send them a private message. That way it's coming from you guys and it's not coming from me, right? That you guys, this is what you're looking for. Or is this something that you're going to be doing? But not that I can't relay the message. I'm trying to force some independence. Oh, Mana, Mana. That's cute. Yeah, I don't see why they couldn't, but I will leave that up to them. I will probably have them make some of my t-shirt stuff. This Hunter Joe guy, he's over here eating wood he found on the ground. Do you know that that little stinker took one of my turkey heads and ate it? I don't know where he found it. I don't know if he got it off the table because he's never done that, but I'm not saying he didn't. I just happened to come outside and my sister was watching the machine for me that night and I was filling orders. I think this was on Sunday or Saturday. Saturday. And anyways, I come outside and one of the heads is on the ground. You have a hard time finding anything with that on it? Okay. Oh, thank you. That's a great idea. I think the printer will be next week, but it's going to take some learning. Some learning. So we're going to have so much to unmold. I might on Monday. I might not even wait till Monday because if I start crafting fall stuff and Halloween and want to use some of this, why I'm going to. Why I'm just gonna do it. Okay. I can sit and mold these all by myself, right? Or I can sit and mold these with y'all. And it's more fun to have somebody to talk to. I'm by myself a lot, down in the basement. Even if somebody's home, I'm still by myself a lot. And I don't want to be by myself always. I want to talk to you guys. So I have a chest in my in my garage from, oh, I bet you 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago when we went on the US 127 garage sale, and I have that little kid's desk. And what else do I have in there? I think I have one other thing in there. Okay, let's. I'm gonna do a couple of these thicker ones. Where's the other thick one? Oh, there's the same stinking mold. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Leave them outside in this humidity. I think they'll go. Why, thank you. I've had a crap ton of compliments on this shirt and the color of this shirt today. So thank you. Appreciate it. What is in there? Diamond dust, a bunch of crap. Honest to goodness. Need to get it together, y'all. I used to have my molds right by where I was crafting on the floor. So all the junk that falls off your table probably went right into these. So that's okay. Covered up with some paint. It's very forgiving. Yeah, I want some of these thicker molds for my molded wood or for my chunky woods. I love that witch's hat and the turkey. I have an idea of something to use this for too. So if you're new here, you can click on, in my description, I do have a link to my shop. You can get right to the molded wood there, but you can also view the rest of my shop there. And I have all these chunky wood cutouts on there. Take that. Okay. Always go in and re-inspect after you scrape, because I just scraped off too much there. This is that pain in the butt one. I always mess this one up because it's just, I don't know why. I just have such a hard time with this one. You guys hear the birds? So does a butterfly have any significance? Because I haven't seen this butterfly around my house. And I never see butterflies around my house. And I just wondered, because I have a cardinal and a blue jay. This bird is tripping right here on the wire. Who are you talking to? My dad would sit out on the patio. This is completely different than when my parents lived here. But we still have the table and chairs that my dad used and the umbrella. And it was kind of in this area that my dad had his table set up, but he had a waterfall behind him, a pond. Uh, it was a pondless waterfall, so it really didn't have a pond to it. It was more of a waterfall. And he loved to sit outside. He'd have his coffee out here in the mornings. Um, he'd putz around all day. He'd sit. He was a smoker. He'd sit and he'd take a coffee smoke break. Like I did last year, crisscrossed. Really? I was wondering about that, Lori. I was wondering about that. See, it always scrapes it off. It makes me so angry. And it's always this stupid mold. I think it's because it's intended to not be there, but it's just too. I don't know, it's just weird. So I'm just gonna cover it over. It might be a little bit chunky, but that's okay. All right, let's do these also. Okay, so that was like one batch that I've been molding with this entire time. So not too bad. Not too bad. Will you be doing it again? I can bring back all my old stuff anytime you guys want. I can like somebody asked me if I was gonna be doing that ice skate again. I'll probably do the ice skate again because there's really only so many ways you can do an ice skate, right? Um, I'll have to look and see if it's still on there. And I'll put some of them back in stock and I'll let you guys know. I put my Christmas trees, the triangular Christmas trees are back. Those have been out for a while. I had a follower that's newer that wanted them. At least I think she's newer. She never bought before, so whether she was around watching and I didn't know, maybe. Huh, maybe. This pink mold is a little bit stiffer than the white. And I'm not sure where I got them from. I'm sure it's got to be Amazon. And I had two of them because I used to mold these myself, and then, but you guys, it just takes too long to cure them and all that. If I had 25 orders of this, it would take me 25 days to do one, or not one order, but take me one a day. So I bought a couple extra molds and what's that? Something gold, glitter. So anyways, okay, let's do this. Is there anything you guys are looking to in the mold department that maybe I can try to find and then show y'all it? All I hear is panting. These dogs are probably hot. Probably should get them in the house. Oh, so anyways, well, I'll work on that tonight too. I'll put some of the stuff back in stock. So if you guys want to take a look and see if there is anything that you had before, maybe you weren't around last Christmas, you want to check it all out, I can go back in and put some of that stuff back in stock that I want to cut. There are a few things I'm not interested in cutting. And I don't think I'm going to do the deer again this year. I just think I'm going to keep that. Um, I've done it 2 years in a row. And yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that be. I might make a different set of Christmas trees this year. We'll see if I can get into the 3D effect. The problem is it's time consuming. So then I'll have to probably make them smaller, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? So we'll see. It's just whether or not people are willing to pay for it. Because remember that fireplace that I did and the details in the fireplace? Um, I couldn't I couldn't get the money that it was worth for the time that it spent to make it. Make sense? So, with that being said, yeah. But maybe if I can figure out the 3D side of it, it will work better. You just never know, right? Okay, well, I think I'm done molding because I've done a lot of molds. And I think we'll be pretty good for now. I think I'm going to let these sit out here for a few hours. We might get some rain tonight, but I'll put them in the house before then. I could actually just stick them in the garage, and the humidity in the garage, the heat in the garage would set it up faster too. It does really do a pretty decent job at helping, at least to cure it enough to get it out of the mold. Then you can get that front side um, that was in the impression. You can get that going too. Anyways, okay, ladies, gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I do appreciate that. Um, Let me know what you guys think of this. Yes, I was thinking about it today. Should I do Mold It Monday on YouTube every Monday as well? And I very well might do both. So tomorrow, I think tomorrow morning, I think I'm on Craft Around the Clock at 10 a.m. or something like that, I think it is. So yeah, for sure. I might do one of my wood cutouts tomorrow. Yeah, you have a good evening too, Miss Sherry, and everybody else here. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys soon. Bye now.